Do I profit? Do I keep it? Welcome to Upsell. Upsell is a new episode created by yours truly where we take a look at phones that are either broken or as hell and we make attempts to restore it or at least make it look more usable and work okay-ish. And in this episode, we'll take a look at a phone that's given to me for free from a friend. Remember QVL? Well, let's do this. This free phone is the 8-year-old Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime. It's kind of a low-end phone for 2014, and the premiums being the Galaxy Note 4 and the Galaxy S5 from the same year. Now this Grand Prime runs on the Snapdragon 410 processor, has 1GB of RAM and 8GB of external storage for up to 128GB via SD card slot. Visually, I really love the design of the phone, though I prefer white on phones. It reminds me of the Galaxy Alpha that launched the same year with far better specifications but of course more expensive than the Galaxy Grand Prime, significantly more. Now, the design may look good, but unlike the Note 4 and the Alpha, it shares the same materials used as the Galaxy S5. In a way, you can call it premium because the phone shares the same material as its flagship counterpart. But the fact is, plastic feels cheap. However, the phone, despite not coming with a back cover, and yes, this phone has a removable battery because it's from 2014, what a shocker, and it feels sturdy for what it is, and it's pretty lightweight as well. This phone also has a 540p 5-inch TFT LCD that's not laminated like we see on basically every single phone nowadays. Which means glare and reflections are your besties when viewing under direct sunlight. Provided it's an LCD, brightness under sunlight will be terrible and viewing angles are not great due to the combination of TFT and non-laminated display. All this look outdated, but with a combination of a super mind-blowing futuristic tag, also known as the 3.5mm headset jack, and it allows for storage expansion without subscription fees where you just pay once for all 132GB to work. Someone adopt this idea quick, it's too futuristic, oh my gosh. Joking aside, the phone charges via micro USB and charges slower than anyone's granny running. Hey, it's still ancient tech, give it a break. You know what else is ancient? The glorified potatoes, aka the cameras. Well, here are some sample shots from the front, rear and video recordings. Remember to sanitize your eyes, well, because they look wonderful. Alright, so this is a 1080p 30fps video on the Galaxy Grand Prime. It's not good. That's out the zoom. Yeah, it's the kind of camera that it's only slightly better than those cameras that was taken using UFO pictures, aka potato. It's only very slightly better. But yeah, there's no optical image stabilization. It's all very bad, grainy. Can't even get it to focus properly. Yeah, what do you want from a 8-9-year-old phone? Yeah, it just doesn't like to film videos. Hey, on a front-facing camera, this looks slightly better, but blown out. I mean, I get it, it's raining, but yeah, like, what the hell? Moving it around, it's pretty meh, I guess. Time for the iPhone. Okay, iPhone time. Off the bat, this is so much better than the Galaxy Grand Prime. Details are there. OIS is there. This is running 4K 60 FPS, which is super duper smooth. Yeah, very smooth, very nice, very not grainy. Zooming in looks perfectly fine. Like, look at this, it's still perfectly usable. It's not even a potato, even though it's an iPhone 8 camera. But yeah, it's pretty good for a 6-year-old camera. Yeah, I think it's quite good. Onto the front, 1080p 30 FPS. Off the back, much brighter. That's not blown out, which is a good thing. So you can tell it's not much of graininess and not much of sudden shift in tones, which is good. But 7 megapixels, I would expect 2K recording on a phone, especially when it's 2022, and a 2016 phone has 2K front-facing recording. Yeah. Alright, lastly on the Galaxy S21, it is a little bit more, how do I say, it's 30 FPS. It's not as good as the SE, but in return, you can use 3 different lenses for the 30 FPS mode, which is why I stuck to 30 FPS. OIS is obviously here, it's definitely far more stable than the iPhones. Of course, because the iPhone is using a 6-year-old camera. Aside from that, not too much. Can zoom in all the way to 12 times and it will look barely usable. But hey, it's still an improvement over DSE or the Grand Prime. Okay, now to the front-facing camera. 4K 60 FPS. That's an improvement over the 1080p 30 that we saw on both phones. Thank God. I mean, the SE definitely took far better videos than the Grand Prime, but compared to the S21, these are just rookie numbers, right? 4K 60. We're talking about 4K 60 rather than 1080p 30. Not just that. I don't realize it's more. Okay, it's actually slightly blown out. I think the SE handles it better, to be honest with you. But here's the thing: you can press on it to focus, and it will still look the same. Sorry. But yeah, moving the camera around, not too much of a gray. Not. It's good. It's good. It's the standard that even a Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, no, Mi 12s Ultra can't get, because it's still 1080p 30 FPS for a 2022 flagship king. What the hell? Not just that. On the S21, you can also it will be at 60 FPS, because if you flip it over, it changes to 30 FPS. It's not a good look, right? And it looks pretty grainy. Yeah. But yeah, 4K 60. Very smooth. The OIS is there. Very good setup. Rather than these phones. Except for the S7 maybe, because the S7 still mouse ahead. Yeah. It's just future-proof phone. Being a 2014 budget phone, luxuries that flagship can afford are wireless charging, biometrics, scanning are all absent on this model. But it's just the basics. But it kept a flagship feature, NFC. Some budget phones of today don't even have it, believe it or not. This phone also comes with its charms. Listen to its startup sound. Listen to its unlock sound. And listen to all its water blooping inputs. And listen to this notification sound. All of this, the S21 I used only kept one sadly. And if you didn't realize, the unlock sound sounded like over the horizon chime, which is a really cool Easter egg. Haptics are terrible. But phone companies only prioritize haptics fairly recently, and this is also a budget phone. So, can't complain much. It does its job as well though, which is a major plus. But wait. While I was testing the haptics of this phone, I realized the haptics did not work on the phone. So I replaced the motor with the one found on the much newer Galaxy A30s, and it now just works just fine. Okay, software. This phone debuted with the Android KitKat, which to me is the best version of Samsung Android, or TouchWiz. You may be surprised that a budget phone of this era rarely gets updates, and I am too. I thought it would stay at KitKat, but it went all the way up to Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, which is, hot take, my least favorite Android version. Ad support wise, it's mostly supported, which is great, but at that kind of specification, you'd wish it didn't. Battery life wise, I did not have the time to test out the phone's power properly, I'm sorry, but I really guess it can really last a day or two given the specifications. This phone also have a rear mounted loudspeaker, and yeah, it's pretty not very good. Listening to the song a friend made in collaboration with another, details are lacking. I won't put out the audio since I'm scared of copyright. Now if you wish something that's improving from rubbish, this channel is something you are looking for. So please, subscribe. Oh, and look! First sponsor of this channel, myself. Yes, you heard it right. Welcome to Random Creativity, when we sell random ideas on my side of Random Creativity, and on the other side, well, my business partner is looking for more appealing accessories like these, so you guys and girls can treat something nice. So you guys can treat your girls something nice without breaking the bank. And girls, well, same thing. Treat yourself nice without having to break the bank. It's Singapore only now, but we hope to expand. And lastly, transformation. This is almost the last section of the video that focuses on either making the phone more usable by installing custom ROM, which I do need to learn how to. Okay guys, I forgot to mention this. This is like a few days after I stopped filming the video, and look at this. I rooted the phone and yeah, good, I guess. What do you want me to say? It's still making the phone better, right? It's a part of upsell, I guess. It's one of upsell's goal to make phones more usable before I sell them off or keep them, right? And I also removed the screen protector, cause why not? Or at least make it look cosmetically great, which I am good at. In this case, the frame of the phone is slightly chipped and worn, but it still looks almost new, and that's why we won't be changing that. But since the phone did not come with a back cover, I went out and bought one online. Furthermore, I got it a case to further protect it. Since the protector is already installed and already cracked, I won't be getting another protector for it. And now, we wait. I have some news! Good one at least. The parts arrived. Now, let's put it together. So first, let's take out the back cover for the phone, obviously. Nice plasticky thing. And let's put it on. Obviously, this is going to be aftermarket because nobody will make cases for this thing anymore. But yeah, look, it's not very good there, right? Take a look at it. Still though, it's fixed, I guess. Oh, we just restarted. Okay, whatever. Then now, onto the case. How do I open the case? Yeah, it's leather, I guess. I don't know. I'm not all the leather things in my house, but oh well. Okay, let's just put it in. And voila, we are done. Oh, it's still restarting. There's no sticker there, unfortunately, but oh, there is. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, we're done. Yay. It looks good, I guess. Yeah, let's just take out the case and the video. Now, here's is the final part. Keep or upsell. Now because this is a phone given by a friend, I have decided to keep it. But if I were to follow the script, it will be the fact that it is going to be lent to another friend who lost a secondary phone to use, but until he's found a replacement, until we have a plot armor, the S7 is fixed. So I will be lending this instead. Now, there you go. This has been a very interesting journey of this 8-year-old phone. Thank you all so much for watching. Comment, like and subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't have to miss any form of notifications of me uploading. Since I love to revisit phones, this series will be up and running. Now if you'd like to help contribute to this video, you can lease any phone older than 3-year-old with a condition that it's in a super tight budget 100 SGD max. I'll try to make it happen. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all for sticking with me for like what 16 minutes of your whole life, and yeah, it's been pretty fun. I enjoy making videos for you guys.